Photoshop textures can be used to create grids super quick. All kinds of grids can be created using Photoshop textures. You can use them at any size as well. You can also create grids on a layer. Many types of Photoshop grid can be created super quick. Go to the Tools panel and select the Rectangle tool. Make certain you've got Shape option and the fill can be any colour. Click and drag and hold down the Shift to create a square. Once you've done that, you can then click again and then drag again and hold down the Shift key to create another square, but this time slightly smaller. Go to the Move tool, select both of the shapes, then go up here and use the alignment. So I'm just going to go for this one, central and middle, and once I've done that, I can now combine them. So go to Layer, Combine Shapes, and go with Subtract Front Shape. You can now rasterize this design, so Layer, and then down to Rasterize and Layer. Go to the background layer and delete it. So select it and delete. Go to the rectangular marquee tool, select that, then click here in the top left and drag and hold down the Shift. And then once you've done that, release. Now I've got this selection. What I can now do is define it as a pattern. So edit and then define pattern. And you can see now you've got this pattern here. Click OK. Go to another document. This time you're going to use the brush. So go over here and select the brush tool. In brush tool, go to the brush settings and you can find the brush settings in window and brush settings. So there's brush settings. And you can see you've got texture. Go down here, make certain that's turned on. Go up here, click here, and then select the pattern you've just created, which is this one. So once you can see that, you get this design. Now, what you need to do is change the scale. You can see as you change that, you get different scale of the grid. But also you can modify the brightness. So you can increase that, push it up to about 80 or 89. Then you can also change the contrast. Just tweak that. And now texture each tip, linear height, and you can change the depth. I'll suggest around about 8%. And also you can modify depth, jitter. And then you've got your brush. With the paintbrush tool selected, just apply. And you can vary the size of the paintbrush. So go up here and you can go say for a size of maybe 340 or 400 and just apply the grid very quickly over your image. You can also change the blend mode, maybe go with screen or lighten instead. Then go and change the colour, maybe go with red and click OK. You can also go over here and change the scale. So if you want slightly bigger, just increase it and then apply again. And then you've got a grid applied on top of that image there. Again, you can increase the scale and apply it again for a bigger grid. What you can also do is you can go to Layer and New and Layer. So in Photoshop, you can create this new layer that will have that brush stroke applied. So click OK. And now the grid will be applied to that layer. Click there, change the colour, maybe this time go for white. Click OK and change blend mode to say overlay and then apply again. But this time it's been applied to a layer. So you've got your Photoshop grid texture added as a new layer and you can then modify that layer by using the Move tool. Just reposition it like that. Also maybe apply some effects to your Photoshop grid layer. Just go down here to Effects, bottom of the Layers panel, and then go for Bevel and Emboss, and maybe go with a drop shadow as well. So drop shadow, change opacity, click OK. Also, you can warp this design, so this grid can be warped as well in Photoshop as well. So filter and go to liquify and just apply weird and wonderful distortion to your grid. Hope you found this video about Photoshop grids and brush textures of interest. Any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Bye.